Want to play something on the piano that sounds impressive, even if you're just starting? Today, I'll show you an easy beginner song that sounds great. Let's go. Howdy friends, how are you? I'm Mr. Elias. I'm so excited. We're gonna learn some more piano today, and we're gonna do something just a tiny bit different.
Let's go!
What I wanna do is I wanna teach you a cool little song. Now, this isn't a famous song. You've probably not heard it before. Maybe you've heard something like this, but it's fun to play, and you'll be able to play it using two hands. It's also got a fun and interesting little rhythm to it. Would you like to hear it?
Woo!
All right, here it is. Now, what do you think? I'm excited because that one's so fun to play. It's fun to sit down and use both of your hands and play that little tune. I really do like the sound of it.
Yay!
So let's take a look at exactly what you'll be doing. We'll talk about your hands and the reading music.
Wow!
Here we go with our reading music. We've got another 2-measure pattern, right? The measures go that way.
Yeah.
And the staffs go this way. We've got a treble at the top, a bass at the bottom. That means 2 hands. Wait a minute, not 4, but 2 hands.
Yes.
2 hands will be playing this pattern. Take a look at that first group of 4 notes. The bass clef notes have the stems going up, and the treble clef notes have the stems going down. And we connect them with that line so that we know that they are eighth notes. That's a beam, right?
Hello.
So all of those notes have full bellies, and we actually call those note heads. So those note heads are full, right? They're filled in. We like to call them full bellies. So I'll keep calling them full bellies, okay? They've got full bellies, they've got tails, and they have a beam, which is the same as a flag, meaning that they are eighth notes. So we've got 4 eighth notes to start us out, right? And what are those eighth notes? Well, it's a C with your left hand. You'll play that with your pinky. It's the same position we put our hands on the keyboard for our last few lessons, right? You'll put those hands right on the keyboard, left hand, pinky on C, and then where do we go to? With the thumb, you go to the G, so you'll play C, then G with your left hand. Then your right hand will play the next 2 notes. It's going to be another C, but the octave higher. That's called middle C. The one that's got its own little line between the treble and bass clef is middle C. You'll use your thumb to play middle C, and then you'll use your middle finger, your number 3 finger, to play the E, and that'll be your first 4 notes, eighth notes, and we'll count that 1 and 2 and. Then you will use your number 4 finger to play the F for a quarter note, okay? Then you'll come back down to the E with your right hand for another quarter note. You'll play that with your number 3 finger, so the pattern goes 1 and 2 and 3, 4.
Wow!
Bum, 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 bum. That's a neat little pattern with eighth notes and quarter notes. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 is how you count it. Can you play it with both of your hands? I know you can. Let's take a look at the second measure. It's almost the same as the first measure, with one difference. Take a look. Can you tell me what the difference is? Do you notice the difference? Well, it comes all the way at the end of the measure in beat 4. So we won't do too much on the first few beats because you know those already. They're exactly the same. But let's head over to beat 4. What do you see? Well, it starts with an F, right? But it's connected with a beam to an E. So you'll go from F down to E with eighth notes.
Hello.
And the way we count this is 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Okay? Bum, 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 bum. A little different rhythm, a different rhythmic pattern for the second measure. So let's look at the rhythm for both of the measures together. Do you want to hear what it sounds like?
Woo!
Well, the rhythm goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and that is the cool part about this little song. It's got a different rhythm in the first measure and the second measure, and it's gonna make you concentrate on those rhythms, even though the keys are very similar. They're almost the same. Are you ready to play it along with some music?
Woo!
Listen for 4 clicks, it'll get us started, and then you will be playing.
Yes!
Here we go.
You can do it!
If your child enjoyed this lesson and felt successful, that's exactly how we teach at My Music Workshop. We guide kids step by step through the piano, drums, singing, and more, focusing on small wins that build real confidence. You can learn more using the link in the description. I'll see you next time.